I will purify them.
Your blood will flow in me.
Name's Ennis. If you've got friends who do business in Whiterun, they might know me.
Did you see those guards? Get out of line and you'll have them to deal with. Do I detect a bit of jealousy in your tone? I would hardly blame you. What calling could be more noble than this? I see in your eyes that you think I jest. I assure you I don't. I am proud, and rightfully so, of the work we do here. Working the soil with your hands, seeing your seeds take root and grow, tending a herd. There is a joy in honest labor you won't find elsewhere. In Whiterun, mostly. Ennis handles the business arrangements, but I know that he has a few purchasers who give us a fair price. Ennis prides himself on his shrewd business schemes. For my part, I'm far happier working with cattle and crops than with people. Honest pay for honest work. Honest pay for honest work. Mm-hmm. Another fine day at work in the fields. I
You
don't
here
envy
from the
those
city?
folk who miss out on
I
the
visit
joys of
Whiterun from
working
time
the
to
land.
time. I'll tell you who I don't envy. Those poor children who lost their parents in this war.
Lives lost, crops burned, land ruined. There's no greater sin than war. And yet, you were an orphan, and you've made something of your life.
I was lucky. If you hadn't rescued me, I'd probably be a thief, a mercenary,
What do you need,
or
love?
something even worse.
If you need any help,
Find a
please let
day
me
to
know.
dwell on such things. Let's get back to work and forget about wars and orphans for a while.
Need something?
Good to see you. I'll see you again soon, I hope.
If you're thinking of setting up to farm, you picked the right place. Secret? What makes you think there's a secret? There are no secrets here, my curious friend. Our prosperity is simply the result of hard work, good fortune, and the blessings of the gods. Have you met Rorik? He owns these lands, and it's from him that our village gets its name. We've been friends for many years now. Rorik fought for the Empire in the Great War. He was gravely wounded, and so was brought before me. I was a healer then, you see. We were as close as kinsmen, and when Rorik returned home, I came with him. I'm happy to spend my twilight years here with my good friend. How can we? We're a community of farmers, not fighting men. If not for the war, we might have enough guards in the hold to protect the settlements. That the dragons should return now is most unfortunate. All right, then.
You look like you've seen your share of adventure. I envy you that. In fact, maybe you can help me with something. I want to be an adventurer like you. My father says I can't. He says he needs me to stay here and work the farm. And even if he did let me be an adventurer, we couldn't afford to buy armor. His name is Mralki, and he's the innkeeper here. I hope you could change his mind. Thank you. I can't stand the thought of being trapped in this village for the rest of my days. I hope you could change my father's mind. He can be a little stubborn. Born and raised right here in Rorikstead. My father was a soldier. He fought in the Great War, and when it was over, he retired here to raise a family. My mother passed away when I was just a babe, so he did his best to raise me on his own. It's not the most exciting place in the world, but the people here work hard. They don't cause trouble for anyone. It's true. For as long as I can remember, our crops have always done well. I'm not sure whether it's the soil, climate, or the favor of the divines, but we've never had a poor harvest. Until next time.
Do yourself a favor and don't have children. They're good for nothing at all.
Thanks for the offer, Juan.
Honest pay for honest work. Honest pay for honest work. Honest pay for honest work. Till next time.
Go fiddling with any locks around here. We're going to have a real problem.
We don't need your charity, Brett.
I wish I could be an inventor like you and go wherever I want. If you beat up my sister, Sissel, I won't tell.
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything. Think I got a clean mug around here somewhere.
If you've got some business in Rorikstead, you should start by speaking to Juan. Sorry, I don't mean to be rude, but Juan's the one who deals with people. I'm afraid I lost my charm years ago. Yes, that's right. Look around you. Most of the lands you see are mine. Most of this I purchased while my comrades were fighting in the south, helping the Empire against the Aldmeri Dominion. Back then, nothing would grow here, and so the land was worthless. Now, thanks to the hard work and the gods' blessings, our farms prosper.
Would you like to buy a lady a drink?
Aye, that I did. I commanded a force of several dozen men, most of them levies from villages in this part of the hold. I damn near met my end in that war. An old merry soldier ran me through with his blade and left me for dead. A healer named Joanne saved my life. He's been my closest friend ever since. I tell you, that man is a miracle worker. Not yet, anyway, though it certainly could. With most of the Hold's fighting men committed to the war, there are fewer swords to keep the road safe from brigands and wild beasts. And of course, as the war drags on and supplies run low, our ample fields and stores of food will make a tempting target for desperate men. The best we can hope for, a swift end to the conflict. The longer the war goes on, the worse it will be for all of us, I'm afraid. All right, then.
Can I help you? Of course. I should be asking you the same question, but all right. Of course it has. Would you expect any less of me? Here, this is your half, my love.
If you need a meal or room, I've got both. I only take real coin here. No handouts and no bartering.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day. Bit of advice. Folks here don't care for magic or those that use it. If you're intent on it, check at the college up in Winterhold. Either that or go see the Jarl's court wizard.
My son? Eric? What about him? Did something happen? Is he all right? But the world is a dangerous place. Eric has no idea what he's getting himself into. What's more, he's got no armor. I'll have to save up the money for it. You would give your own coin to help my son? I'm moved by your compassion. Your kind deed will not go unrewarded, my friend. Tell Eric I've changed my mind and will visit Whiterun soon to fit him for armor. I'll show you to your room. Right this way. Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Did you have any luck talking to my father? I can't thank you enough, friend. I hope you'll come back to Rorikstead soon and pay me a visit. Maybe we can swap stories about our adventures over a mug of ale at the inn. I'd better get going.
What did I do? I told you to weed the garden by sunset, and you didn't do it. Now you're in big trouble. Papa told you to do that, not me. Now leave me alone.
sign of them. Ah, smell that fresh air? Truly, this is a good place to play a song. Why, to perform for my common man, of course. Why should only the courts and inns of wealthy towns be given the gift of music? Observing and capturing the epic struggle for Skyrim, when brothers clash with bitter blades, surely there is a song to be found. For a generous fellow traveler. But of course, what would you like to hear? Ysmir's blessing on you. Our hero claims a warrior's heart. I tell you, the Dragonborn comes. With a voice-wielding power of the ancient Nord art. Believe, the Dragonborn comes. It's an end to the evil of all Skyrim's foes. Beware, the Dragonborn comes. For the darkness has passed, and the legend yet grows. You'll know the Dragonborn's come.
Did you hear something?